Okay, so when last we left off, you guys had just entered into the realm of the Summer Lord after making your offerings at the door, which all had various different effects for you guys, which I will remind you of since it's been a little bit. So Vedita is stuck in her true form as a changeling. Can't change that. Walrus no longer has any memory of his mother. Ingrith is compelled to lie in any situation where, you know, there's an obvious, like, lie and truth to something. Obviously, you can still talk if there isn't a definitive lie or truth in the dialogue involved. And if somebody speaks to you, you can't just stay quiet. You are compelled to respond and you are compelled to lie. You are also generally kind of compelled to you want to be more stealthy. You want to try and pick people off from afar. You're not as interested as in rushing in and making your presence known. And Gilderoy is unable to lie and is compelled to tell the truth, even when he would prefer to not do so.
Yep.
Even when he wants to sidestep the question and not answer or anything like that. But uh, you guys entered into this realm and you guys started wandering around and you encountered various strange denizens of this place, including a swamp hag that chased you across her territory with some sort of crazy tree crocodile monster that was under her control.
Oh
You
yeah, that was
guys
cool.
encountered a pack of invisible pixies that followed you guys for a while and played tricks on you as you traveled. There was this mushroom that seemed to be animating the corpse of a dead knight that called itself Sir Regulus. And you guys also encountered a group of dryads that were guarding a grove that you guys passed through. Through a few various social interactions, you guys were able to determine that the place of the lilies is somewhere in the northern part of this realm, though an exact location you don't have. And particularly in your conversation with the dryads, you notice that when you asked about it, every single one of them responded, "Some things cannot be said." But it seems like there was a bit of a workaround in that they were able to give you some information as long as they weren't saying it. You guys eventually made your way across the swamp and out of the thick of this forest that you guys had entered into more of a less forested area where you guys were able to see a little further. And particularly down in this direction, it looks like there is some signs of civilization. There's some buildings and structures down this way. And that is where we pick up.
And I believe we were heading that way.
Unless you guys suddenly decide to change your plan.
Nope. Let's head that way then.
Could we tell if it looked like people were still living there, or things were living there, or does it look abandoned?
At this distance, you can't tell.
Okay. As we approach, I would kind of be looking out for that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So you guys continue traveling on for about another half hour or so, I'd say. Give me a perception check.
Ooh,
Just give me a one roll with advantage since you guys are both kind of keeping
Oh
keeping
shit!
an eye out.
I need my character sheet.
You do need a character sheet in order to play this game.
Yes, I
that is a requirement.
do.
Generally.
Yes, I do. Well, I have a +6.
With who?
Yeah, who's giving this? Me or Walrus?
Up to you guys to decide who you want to make the roll.
I tend to be a little more perceptive.
Cool, go for it.
Hiya.
As you guys are drawing closer, you notice, you start to both hear and you see, it looks like there's a group of people and some animals in the woods ahead of you that seem to be chasing something. Like, it's not super thick around here, so you're able to get a pretty good beat on them from a distance. They look like they're wearing funny hats, or they have big ears.
You see that going on up there,
Nope.
Ingrid?
He points it out to you, and then you're able to see it as well.
I mean, I was lying, but okay. He asked me a direct question, so I lied.
I definitely remember that thing that I pointed out 2 minutes ago.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, who did we lose?
Brandon. Walrus is gone. He's left the building.
He has gone so stealthy, it's like he's not even
He's
here.
invisible.
The ultimate stealth.
I bought this pheasant pot pie like 3 weeks ago, and I finally just made it, and it is so good.
Where'd you get that?
How? Yeah.
It was like a random specialty thing they had at Cashwise or something.
Really?
I don't know why.
Huh.
Oh, is it one of the things in their deli where they make it, and then?
No, it was a frozen thing.
Oh, really?
It was some like local Minnesota company. They just had a few of them.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
You're back.
Yeah, sorry, my Discord.
No, I totally didn't
and, like,
notice.
People are coming in and out a lot.
What?
Like, people are just cutting out every now and then. from Discord,
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm just trying to restart it.
I thought you said people were coming in and out, and I was like,
That's what I heard.
do you have like a party at home or what?
Oh yeah, people just keep walking in the room. It's really aggravating. No, I think it's better now.
Okay. No, I totally don't see those things that you're looking at. There's
All right,
nothing there.
because
I don't know what
you
you're talking about.
Have to. Okay. Do they look a little dangerous? They're hunting this thing? Or chasing after it at least?
They seem to be chasing something. You guys are moving in this direction, and it looks like they are moving this direction.
Should we try to avoid them? Let them pass and continue?
I mean,
There's like half a dozen of them, by the
No?
looks of it.
Is that a question and which I would lie to?
can
No? Question mark?
Whatever
rather
your
not
opinion
fight
is,
if we
say the
have
opposite of it.
It's so hard.
can we see what they are chasing?
Yeah, you would be able to catch sight of it, like pushing through the trees every once in a while. It's not exactly a deer, but it's something akin to that, whatever a Feywild equivalent might be. They're chasing some kind of game.
You know, yes, I do think we should avoid them. They're hunting. Let's not let them lose track of that, so they'll probably be more pissed that they lose their game, so let's just continue on avoiding them.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sneaky sneak.
Yes.
All right, everybody give me stealth checks then if you guys are going to proceed stealthily.
I was going for that natural 20.
So close though.
So close.
I almost got the natural 20.
Oh yeah, so did I.
All right. You
Yep.
guys slow your pace down a little bit and start hiding behind various trees and little like hills that you can find. And it seems like this hunting party continues on chasing their game, having no idea that you guys are crossing into the territory that they just ran through.
And we continue towards the structures.
Yeah, as you guys travel for another like 45 minutes or so, you guys get close enough that you can see there definitely does appear to be people. It looks like there is even some more hunters like around this area. There's some people working what looks like farmland. That's mostly like vineyards and stuff like that, not so much like wheat. And probably what looks like guards, judging by the fact that they're kind of patrolling, holding position. And there is a rather one central grand looking building, like a big, huge hall.
Should we go in and see if they can tell us where the place of the lilies is?
They just look like they're guarding the place. They don't look like they're hostile necessarily, right?
No, not necessarily hostile, just like,
Okay,
you know, this
guards.
area's equivalent of guards.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yes,
I totally
think we should go.
Opposite day. Let's do
Is
this.
what I think she's trying to say.
Pretty much just take anything Aira says for the next, I don't know, till we leave this fucking place.
She
like,
said short
half.
and then had an aneurysm.
Yeah.
As
Keel's over.
took hold.
You take 700 psychic damage.
Right.
Okay. I will slowly walk into the town, the city.
Yeah, trying to not look threatening at all, just super chill.
I mean,
You
I'm
guys
an
are
old grandma.
gonna no longer move stealthily as you make your way there.
Yeah.
Make my
Make 'em away.
Yeah, I don't want to make it look like
There
we
you go.
think we're trespassing.
Yeah.
I will
Alright.
be at the back.
So you guys start making your way towards it. It is basically like right here, nestled up against this lake. And it seems that the guards take notice of your approach, and a few of them come out to meet you guys before you make it to like inside kind of the wall proper. So you guys would be like walking past some of the vineyards and orchards and stuff. And you're able to see a mix of some various like little like kind of fey goblins, furbolgs, and eladrin, some elves, what looks like a few dark-skinned gnomes, and a few creatures that you are getting a closer look now. You think this is what the hunting party was composed of. They look like rabbit people.
Ooh.
Huh.
Then.
huh.
As you guys stroll up, and these pair of like half a dozen guards. There's a couple. First two of them have spears, and all the rest are hanging back, and they have bows. They're not drawing their weapons on you, but they just kind of stroll up, and one of them says something in a language that you guys do not understand.
I'm sorry, we do not understand your common tongue. Might any of you speak Gnomish? I'll speak in Gnomish.
How about Elvish? I say
None
in
of them-
Elvish.
None of them respond to the Gnomish. They all look a little confused by that. But you get a look of recognition, Walrus, as you speak in Elvish. And one of the other guards that has a spear gives you a nod. I speak Elvish. Who are you?
My name is Walrus, and these are my friends. I'll happily translate between us as we ask a few questions that we just have.
Why do you come to the Summer Lord's villa?
We are looking for the place of the lilies.
All of them narrow their eyes at you. Or actually, no, it would just be the one who understood you narrows his eyes at you, and then he says something, again in language that you guys don't speak, and the rest of them get a more sour expression towards you guys.
I kind of hold up my hand, kind of looking to Walrus to translate.
You also notice that like all of the people around doing their various jobs, they all kind of in unison say something under their breath in a language you don't understand.
Okay, so clearly we've struck a chord there. Our bad.
And that one that you were talking to in Elvish gets a more firm grip on his spear. Where did you hear that?
We were told that if we go there, we might be able to seek some assistance with a problem that one of our friends faces.
I
That's
just
kind
kind
of our only option.
raise my hand.
You must have heard incorrectly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think my other friend has a question here. Excuse me 1 second. And then I'll just like translate what she has to say so we don't have to go through that.
Well,
Okay.
no, it's good. I was raising my hand to the problem child. Me, I'm the problem.
Oh. Yes, so this is my friend here. She has an issue.
I'm not quite supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be much younger.
That is unfortunate. But whatever you were told, you must have been misinformed.
Why is that?
In Elvish, she says, some things cannot be said.
Can I do an insight check on this guy? Whether he's
Samesies.
Sure.
trying to just hide the place or whether truly misinformed. Fuck!
There is clearly something weird going on here, but you're not able to ascertain whether you think this guy is lying to you or whether there's just something you're missing.
Is this place threatening you?
Some things cannot be said.
Could I? So, Walrus, you let us know that it's the same phrase that they're saying, right?
Hold on, I have an idea. Gilderoy is gonna walk up to Walrus and be like, I need you to write it down. Like, he's gonna give him paper and be like, write down the question in Elvish. You can do that, right?
Right in Elvish? Yes.
yeah,
What
you
if it
can
can't
write
be said, but it can be written?
Ah.
You know?
Can you write down what is going on? Or is it not that type of a puzzle?
Are you asking the guard this?
Right? That's what we're going for?
I think you should write the
Yes.
question down on the paper
Okay, I do
in
that.
Elvish.
Okay, what are you writing down specifically?
Why can these things not be spoken? But can they be written?
So you write this down on paper. I assume Gilderoy is providing this stuff to you.
Yep.
And you show it to this guard. And he actually lifts his spear at you. Not like he's getting ready to attack, but just to show like a more aggressive stance. You seem to understand well, but I have my duties.
Maybe.
I suggest you move on.
What might be the best direction to move on towards?
Back from where you came, perhaps.
You guys have any other ideas?
That's all I
I
got.
think we are at the edge and I would not like to tip it over. So, no. I was gonna try
What?
something different, but okay. Yeah, let us, leave then. We'll circumvent the, area then. Yeah. Kind of go wide, go up along the river. Still heading northeast.
So they said this was the Summer Lord's home, they said? So
Yeah,
it's
they
not like
said
a
it was.
city, it's like
They
a
said it was the Summer Lord's villa.
villa. Okay, so it's like a...
So you get the impression that that large, ostentatious building is probably the villa itself, and then all this is
Yeah.
just kind of like the support staff buildings and other things.
It's the retreat home. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they're not gonna give us any information, then... Or can't or won't.
Yeah. Does the villa reach the river? Like, is it attached to the river, or can we walk
No,
along
it
that?
is up against the lake.
Perfect. Yeah, so we can circumvent it and make sure the guards don't see us as we continue northeast. Or north now.
I mean, do they care that we're going there? They just...
I mean, they said go back the way you came, so we should probably make sure they don't see us going further, because they'll probably try and stop us, maybe.
And they didn't explicitly instruct you to leave. Walrus asked, "Do you have any better suggestions
Oh,
on
true.
where we could go?"
I mean, I'm for being stealthier, I guess.
I'm not necessarily
So,
staying stealthy,
sure.
I'm just saying go right in the north. Outside of the villa.
Okay. Well, you didn't. You said unseen, so that's what I... Okay. Whatever. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I see where I went. Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here.
We do.
All right, so you guys retreat, and the guards, they kind of stay where they're stationed watching you guys leave before they return to their posts. But it seems like they're not going to pursue you guys at the moment.
Okie dokie.
People here are weird.
What direction you guys going?
No, they're not.
People everywhere are weird.
This is not as annoying for me as it is for you. Trust me. Hey, Leo.
You said you guys are going to follow the river north?
Yes. Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yippers. I also, as we're walking, I'm like, so this, some things cannot be said. Could it be that they need to be seen? Like, obviously we need to go and see the place of the lilies, but
I think they just mean they don't want to speak of it. They seemed a little hostile.
Yeah.
They seem
Seems
pretty
like-
hostile.
Sounds like
I mean,
that
it
if
wasn't
they
that
speak
hostile.
of it, it's bad.
But they didn't seem to want to talk about it. It seemed like maybe they could, but they didn't want to. And they didn't
Oh.
think we should be.
Yeah, he said that he was just like doing his job.
No, he didn't.
Ugh.
I think it's like taboo. You know, that if they speak of it, bad shit happens. Like that kind of thing.
Or maybe it just is bad shit. I mean, this is a person that's gonna help Vegeta unage, supposedly. That's kind of hoodoo voodoo magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what happens with the next person we come across. Humanoid. Yeah. I mean, I can always try, like, she kind of, like, holds up her fingers and, like, uses minor illusion to create, like, lilies and make it look like a nice little kind of area, and, like, maybe they need to, like, see it. I don't know.
You keep working on that.
I will.
I'm just gonna walk at the back of the group.
Well,
Stealthily.
Yeah.
yeah. How stealthy are you?
I don't know.
Ah,
Do we have any reason to be actually stealthy?
no. Not as of yet.
All right, so you guys continue discussing this stuff as you guys follow the river. Give me a perception check as you guys are traveling, please.
All of us?
Everyone, or just one or two of us?
Whoever is, in charge of that, so to speak.
Walrus.
Not I.
Boo.
I mean, I was about to say, is Walrus at the front? And I'm at the
Probably.
back, so could I make one from the back?
Sure, I'll allow that.
Fuck, my character sheet keep going.
I don't know. What are you doing to it?
I don't know! There it is. Okay. Get over here! Well, it's frozen for a second, but I have a +6. 16. I rolled a 10.
You notice it's about the time when you get to this bend in the river. There's some kind of bird or flying creature that is following you guys. And it has continued to follow you guys.
Is it big? Can we tell?
And it doesn't look like giant size.
It's not like that dinosaur thing we saw that one time.
No. But it definitely seems like this is a creature that is fast enough that if it was going somewhere, it could get there. But it's choosing to continue to follow you guys and circle around you.
Maybe it's friendly.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's not, definitely not friendly. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. Maybe we
Let's
should...
kill it.
I'm sure you
No.
can, Gilderoy.
First, he looks like super like, oh, thank you.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
right. We can see the tree forest area over here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try and find some cover from it.
Yes. No.
Yeah. Well,
A bolt of lightning strikes me from the sky.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just imagining
I've
you,
already
like,
stealthed. I don't even answer. I've already stealthed. Fuck it.
I think that thing might be able to follow us through the trees, though.
I mean,
I've
And if
already
we're looking
stepped.
for something.
Gone.
well, if they're following us, then they're clearly tracking us, but it would make it harder in the forest.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay. Go into the forest.
All right, so you guys stop following the river and you guys make your way towards the edge of this forest. This creature continues to fly after you guys, but the forest is dense enough that you think it's like flying a couple 100 feet overhead, not like fluttering directly around you. So the canopy will shield you guys. And
How long
as
have-
you guys start making your way into the trees, you guys can hear music.
Oh. Okay.
Do I recognize the music?
Sounds like drums, pan flute, some strings,
Oh
some
god.
singing.
Oh.
It's
I fucking-
orgy music.
I just dealt
Alright.
with these in a fucking
Carry
other
on.
game. Fuck.
Carry on. It's fine.
Okay.
Follow the music.
I'm stealthing.
Yeah, same.
I will too then.
Are you all stealthing?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh.
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh.
I ain't wasting a lucky on that.
Oh. Did you?
I'm not going
Oh,
to.
you're not going to. Yeah. Oh no.
They're not gonna find us.
Clink clang clink clang clink clang.
Yeah, you feel like the rest of you are doing a fairly decent job as you guys make your way into the forest towards the sound of this music, but there's just vines and twigs and all kinds of things scraping against Gilderoy's armor.
It's just nature.
Just
I don't
look
like
back at
dirt.
him. Can
What?
you- You're so fucking loud.
I am aware.
Ingrid, you're at the back. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ugh.
Ooh, it rolled low enough. You are able to notice as you guys are making your way in here, you see a distinctive looking kind of rainbow colored bird follow you guys into the forest.
Bitch.
Maybe it is actually friendly.
Coo, coo.
Coo.
Because it has to get like lower and closer, you could attack it if you wanted to.
Does it appear to have any? Can I insight check the bird? Does it seem to have any ill intent?
Give me an insight check.
Can I insight
Can I
the rainbow
assist?
bird?
And
You
stare.
don't even know. I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm stealthing. I'm not talking to you.
You have no idea what this thing's intent is aside from the fact that it seems intent on following you guys.
I'ma shoot it.
Oh my.
All right, give me an attack roll.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, that'll hit. Give me damage.
Oh, sorry. No rage. No rage. Then I'm gonna like slink away from where I was, put my bow back and put my shield on and see what it does.
That one arrow is
What the
enough
fuck
to
did you
drop
shoot
it.
at?
Nothing.
Sorry, Duncan. What
Is
did
it
you
something
say?
completely safe?
Does it, like you said, it died? I can tell that it
Yep.
went down? Okay.
There is a
I'll start
dead,
stealthing over there
brightly
then.
colored bird.
I would like to see the rainbow bird.
You've never seen a bird like this before, but it seems to be bird-like. And it's dead.
Take out my arrow and I'm gonna stuff it in my bag. Maybe the feathers will be fun. They're rainbow colored.
Guys, where did Ingrid go?
Dude, I rolled a 14 on stealth.
Yeah,
Do
my
we-
passive.
Passive. You
11.
can see me.
No, my
Oh,
passive
maybe
is
you
11.
can't.
I cannot. I generally can't see anybody when we're stealthing.
Oh, jeez.
Your eyesight's getting real bad.
It really
Your
is.
old age.
That's the worst part is that I didn't even lose any wisdom.
Oh,
Oh, that's not.
should have gained some wisdom.
Hey, that's an idea.
Although you haven't had the life experience to back it up.
That's
Maybe-
unfortunately
No.
the downside of getting instantly aged.
Yeah.
You don't gain the wisdom, just the age.
Yeah.
It's
Just the
Only the
shitty
bad
stuff. It's like going straight into menopause.
Jesus. Is there anything else special about this bird as I stuff it in my bag and continue back towards the group?
Not that you're able to notice at a glance.
Okay. I just like I pat its little head as I stuff it in the bag. You were totally evil. I continue
Oh.
on.
I'm not even gonna ask anymore.
Should we go back to the river then? Or do you want to explore these trees?
Yeah, are we still going towards the voices?
Are you?
Oh.
I think we should, personally, but you know.
Sure, because I'm not going to metagame. Yep, let's go towards the voices, because that was our plan.
All right, so you guys continue deeper into this section of woods towards the sound of music and eventually voices. Or you guys come across somewhat of a clearing, though there's still quite a bit of plant life here, where you see at least like 2-3 dozen, mostly satyrs by the looks of it, who look like they're setting up for a party, and some of them have started already. There's a bunch of people playing music. There's some people dancing. There's people like stacking up big what are those clay wine containers called?
You said clay wine containers,
Didn't they
casks
just-
of ale?
No, did you
No.
just call them jugs?
Jugs.
Thought
Might
so.
just be jugs.
Yeah.
Jugs of presumably wine.
Is there any iconography to Dionysus?
I mean, not exactly, but
Oh.
you do notice what looks kind of like a carved wooden idol of a very voluptuous naked satyr woman.
Close enough.
And as you guys come toward the edge of the clearing, a few of these creatures seem to notice you, and a few of
Shocker.
them walk over.
Hostily?
No, they seem like they've got bright smiles on their faces.
Oh, they're down for a party.
And they say something in a language that none of you guys speak.
We must
God
kill them all.
fucking fucker.
Shush.
Do you speak Elvish?
A couple of them pipe up and respond in Elvish. I do.
Anyone speak giant? I say in giant.
You see a Furbolg respond. I do.
Ooh!
Oh shit.
Haha! Can I try this time, Walrus?
Yeah, yes.
He gives you the puppy dog face, like, please.
Yeah, okay. I look at Vadita.
This is
Oh god.
not gonna go well, is it? Anybody speak Celestial? I say in Celestial.
You do not get any responses from anybody in Celestial.
Or Deep Speech. No, Mr. Undercommon.
Everybody looks a little off-put by the deep speech.
Yeah.
I start ham-boning to do Thieves' Cant.
Nobody seems to get the thieves' cant.
Okay.
You should try
ahead,
out for sock
Gilderoy.
puppets, Walrus.
You should.
Ah.
Gilderoy, please be
Take
nice.
it away.
I'm never nice.
It's true.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll go up to the Furbog and speak in giant. It's all guttural, like Dory, Finding Nemo, whale talk.
Speaking whale.
It's like a total like a gringo accent.
Yeah. Occasionally, it sounds like rocks are grinding together.
Just my
Fine.
molars breaking apart.
Oh. No.
Yeah, you're using props.
Alright. So, we're looking for a place. but we can't speak the name of the place.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yes, yes. Is there any way you can show, direct us in a better direction towards the hypothetical location?
You know, if you were to stay and join us, and I had a little more drink in me, maybe I'd be inclined to show you a thing or two. Give me an insight check. You're not really sure if he actually is intent on helping you guys, or if he's just trying to get you guys to join in.
Party dude.
Well.
Whilst this conversation is going on, like some of the other satyrs have kind of closed in around you guys, and they are pretty much all making the googly eyes at you.
Who's getting the most eyes? For science reasons.
Gilderoy,
Uh-huh.
obviously.
Everybody give me a charisma check. We'll see.
Oh, fuck yeah!
This is about to
Fuck
go great.
yeah! Fuck!
No.
Yeah.
The
Uh-huh.
intellectual
He just
woman.
old as shit.
Yup.
Oh god.
Damn it!
For some reason,
Maybe
seem
they
to
like
really
faggy
be into
tits.
strange sexy grandma.
Hey, with age comes experience, right?
Oh,
We just
fuck.
determined
We
that
just
she doesn't
determined
have
that
the
he doesn't have
experience.
that.
How do you know
fucking
that?
hilarious.
You don't know that?
What?
Oh
You don't
man.
know that?
That you don't have the experience?
What?
No, we
Oh.
just
Like the actual age, though.
yeah, like your age.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Calm down.
Calm
Calm those saggy tits, bitch. Grandma.
Uh-huh.
Vedita has like 4 satyrs all kind of circling around her, who maybe have never seen a changeling before and are very interested.
Yes. That's totally it. Yep.
One of them is offering you like her cup of wine.
Yeah.
Satyrs have horns, right?
It seems like most of them do.
I will.
There's a good degree of variance where some of them seem like, 90% human, 10% goat, and some of the others are like, 75% goat, 25% human.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. My inner chaos demon wants to go pull on someone's horns, but
Oh god.
So, if we
I-
join the party, you'll point us in the general direction of the place that shall not be named. Yes?
I could do you better than pointing you in the direction. I could escort you there.
Truly.
Indeed.
Gilderoy, what's going on?
The place that shall not be named, which is what we're gonna call it from now on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good idea.
Yep. Our friend here will escort us if we join the party for a bit.
I
I-
gladly
I
take the
mean-
wine that was offered and start drinking it a little bit.
We'll gladly accept.
The rest of you don't have to drink. One of us should. And yep.
is this your way of saying you're not DD?
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to carry
Yeah.
any of you anywhere anyways. So,
That is true.
yep.
You wouldn't be able to do that even if you were young.
You're not wrong.
I know.
But you're still stronger than Gilderoy.
Exactly.
That's
mean-
just depressing.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't chug it, but I will gladly take it and sip it and yeah.
All right. I'm gonna need everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
Even if we didn't drink?
Yep.
Okay. Is this a charm effect? Do I have advantage?
You would actually.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Oh boy. Didn't help at all.
Not a single one of you passed.
Are you sure you don't
that-
want to use lucky on that there, Maddie?
I mean, it's only I have a plus 2.
Counter charm.
Oh, that's right. I have counter charm. Can I use that?
I mean, do you want to like cast a spell right now?
It's
I
not
don't
a
think
spell.
It's not a spell. It's
Oh, it
just
is a.
It- It is
It's
an
a
action.
It is a
performance.
spell.
I believe. Hold on, let me just check one thing about it. I think everybody has to stay within a certain range of you.
30 feet. And you only get advantage on your saving throws about being charmed.
I mean, I'm not exactly moving far from the party because I feel like we're gonna get drawn into some sort of weird goat orgy. So
I mean, you're not
It's
wrong.
not just satyrs here. It's mostly satyrs, but there's some other people.
okay, well, they're the most handsy so far. So
They do seem to be. Okay. So I'll say if you want to do the counter charm, I will allow. Walrus already had advantage, so it wouldn't make any difference for him. But the rest of you can roll again.
Perfect.
okay, so it just gives us advantage then.
Yeah, that's all it does.
Okay.
Fuck.
You all
God,
still fail.
God damn it!
Ah,
Okay.
How long are we stuck here?
The party isn't even properly started yet. Like they're still prepping for this. But you guys just get drawn into the revelry that is happening here, and we're gonna fade to black as you guys get absolutely fucking blitzed.
Yes.
And
Do we
I
bring out the
need
mushrooms
It's the
that we have?
hangover.
I mean, if you think that's something you would do while you're in party mode, then absolutely.
Walrus absolutely would.
Wait, what are you doing?
The mushrooms?
I
Yeah,
would
the
like to
fun
do the
mushrooms that we have.
mushrooms.
I will
Yeah.
do the mushrooms.
I'm just
Gilderoy would
faded
not
as
do the
shit.
mushrooms.
Let's do the mushrooms.
Or like
I don't trust
Poe and
anything.
Molly walking around.
yeah.
I would also absolutely peer pressure Gilderoy into doing mushrooms.
I will totally
Relax,
try and
bro.
persuade him.
I've never trusted you ever,
Gilderoy.
so this works perfect.
Gilderoy.
Yeah, so why not start now?
Yeah, and you trust
Yeah,
me.
that's why I'm not
Use
gonna
the
have it.
bathroom real quick, so I will be back.
Gilderoy, I would never lead you astray.
I already did them once, and I'm like, fine.
Exactly. And besides,
I don't know. I'm not fine right now.
Okay, I need a persuasion check if we're doing this.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you'd cave to Vedita.
Yes.
Only because I feel really bad that you have more wrinkles. And you didn't age
More
well.
wrinkles than you did.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, you aged very horribly, Vedita. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
yeah.
Here, take these. It'll make you much more palatable. See, I can be
fine.
honest. Too.
Whoa.
It's fun.
It's. I mean,
That was wicked. That was good.
oh god.
Woo.
I feel like Megan.
Yeah,
needs-
Walrus is just vibing hard.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Oh my goodness. Do I? I mean, I could. Should I? What? These mushrooms are just getting
Watch
high
out.
mushrooms, aren't they?
Okay.
What?
Rob just came out and The woman's like almost tore down the door trying to get into his side of the apartment.
Oh god.
The woman has attacked.
Seriously though, just come out of the paintings.
Yep.
I understood that reference.
Oh yeah, Brandon, I did a Halloween one shot where the woman's was the evil accomplice to the evil villain.
Oh my god.
It was
Great.
pretty good.
I
That sounds
mean,
incredible.
it's
I put like
recorded
an
if you
actual
want.
picture on her token and everything. It was pretty good.
It was.
Was she
good.
thrilled?
I mean, she's the woman. She doesn't give a fuck.
That's fair.
How's your kitty cat?
He's good. We've started to shift his sleep schedule later, or his eating schedule back to make him less of a dick in the morning.
I've tried
Fair.
that.
Yeah, we're hoping it continues to work.
Working so far though?
So far, yes.
Okay.
I guess he likes to scream and claw the door at like anywhere between 4:30 and 5:30 in the morning.
Ugh.
I so get that. Alex
Yeah, it sucks.
is- Yeah. Alex is trying to get behind my desktop where all my wires are at like 4 in the morning. And he tries to knock over his water dish.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Onto carpet. So, yeah, it's not fun.
You just have to get a big old, like, 3-gallon horse feeding bin, like I did, and fill it up with water because they can't knock it over, and it's really funny to watch them crawl into it like a watering hole. It's fucking hilarious.
You know what? I'm planning on actually zip tying it to one of the pipes down here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That seems like more effort. Seriously, though, the watering hole is fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
No, we had one
Especially
that
when
was-
it gets lower
Oh,
and they have to,
yeah.
like, really crawl.
Can you
And then
send
the
me a
dog walks
picture
up
of
behind
what
them and
you
they almost
had?
fall face in.
Because I
Yeah.
can't picture it because we had
It's,
one
yeah.
that was like 2 feet in diameter. It had like a fountain up the top with the running water, and he would move that like 5 feet, like the full cord. He would unplug it from the wall because he pulled it so far. Also, we're totally
We
all
also,
of
this is the same one that, this is the one that I had for the dogs when I was living with Duncan. Because we had 3 large-ass motherfucking dogs. And we were tired of filling up a water dish every 10 minutes. But I just got it at, like, Fleet Farm, at, like, the equestrian section. Because it's supposed to be like a feed bin.
We gave Zoe one of those
Oh,
ones that
jeez.
fills itself. Like it's like a giant
Yeah, I
bucket.
suppose, yeah, I'm
on top
guessing
of the
she
thing.
would.
Yeah, I mean, I could try and find something like that. Although I feel like he's gonna like stand on the edge and tip it over that way.
I mean, is he that heavy?
Yes.
How much does he weigh?
I don't know.
Because
I use a dog dish for my cats.
well, like Ben
Just one
is
that's
pretty
wider at the
heavy,
base.
and Sam
Yeah, I mean,
is
you've
heavy.
seen Samson.
Sam drank from it. And he didn't tip it over, and he's a big boy.
Mm.
You can also get ones that are specifically designed to have like extra weight on the bottom.
Yeah.
Mhm. And just like wider on the base too, so it can't tip easily.
Mm.
The big huge dog bowl that we had like a plastic ring built into it that was full of gravel just to weigh it down.
Huh. Yeah, I'll figure something out.
All right, so now I get to roll this.
Oh, we all took the mushrooms. We convinced Gilderoy.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Brandon is going to be 1, Vadita is going to be 2, Ingrid is 3, Gilderoy is 4.
3.
Okay. Walrus, you suddenly wake up and realize that you are in the top of a tree. A very big tree.
Oh fuck! Am I like super hungover, like dizzy?
Yep. And
Oh, I'm just clutching.
there's like a colorful cloth sack in front of you that has like 6 different random objects in it that you don't recognize.
I'm just like clutching onto this tree for dear life. Looking around, do I recognize
it
or
sex
like, see
toys?
anyone?
You do not see anybody else.
I look in the bag. Do I have all my things too still?
You give a quick like wallet keys phone check. You seem to have all your things.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I look in the rainbow bag.
There is some stuff you don't recognize in here. There is like a pocket watch. There is what looks like a gold gourd or something that almost maybe looks like an award. And there's some other knickknacks like that that you have no idea where these came from.
It's the golden
Must have been
dick.
sleep stealing. again.
Sleep stealing. I love it.
Sleepwalking klepto.
I wait an appropriate amount of time to where I can trust my senses and my balance to climb down this tree.
So yeah, you give yourself like 5-10 minutes to get a little evaluation here, and you are able to recognize after a little bit. You get a sense of where you are because you have a look around and you're like way up in this tall tree. You're like, okay, I see the lake to the south. That's where the Summerlord's villa is. So I think I'm still actually in the forest where we had the revel. I just don't
Thank
remember
God.
climbing this tree. And you climb down and eventually wander back to the grove, which still seems to have like maybe half of the people, most of them still drunkenly sleeping on the floor.
And the party,
The rest of your party isn't here.
they're not here.
What?
We up
Um,
and left you.
There's like half a dozen of those giant wine casks that have been smashed, obviously after being drained.
I mean,
Everybody
I'm
here seems to be
parched.
just passed out.
I'll try to drink some water if I can. If not, I need to hydrate, so I drink some wine.
Yeah, you're able to find like a wine cup that is only like half finished.
And then I'll say in Elvish, anyone here speak Elvish? And then I like smell myself and I'm like grossed out.
You get no response. Everybody here seems like they're gonna need a few hours to sleep this off yet.
Oh fuck. Can I look around for any sign of my friends, any of their belongings?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Oh
Mm.
god.
Ooh.
Oh no.
You look around for a little bit and you can't find anything and you're getting frustrated and you're still a little thirsty, so you drink a little more wine that you find laying around. And then it suddenly kind of hits you that you have had nothing but wine to drink for probably like the last 12 hours. And suddenly it just hits you really hard. And we are going to jump to the next person.
Oh
Since
my
we got
God.
so
As you pass out again.
It's okay. Puke and rally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
Okay, Vidita.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up in a room in a building that you don't recognize.
Oh no. Okay.
Please have your clothes on.
It seems to just be you in there.
Okay, do I have my clothes on?
You do indeed.
Good.
You notice that there is a desk and some paper on the desk.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, there's a window.
I'd like to crawl over to one like staying outside of the window and just kind of like peek up to see where I am.
You see a river on one side, and it looks like there's a grove of trees by the river, but you don't recognize where this is offhand.
Oh fuck. Okay. I scoot back down and I'll hobble over to the desk.
There aren't any bars on the windows, are there?
Yeah.
No, there does not appear to be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go check what's on the
you-
desk.
Go have a look at the desk, and you recognize your handwriting, though things are a little sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you were in the middle of preparing.
My will?
Actually, give me a. No, I don't think I'm going to require a check for this. It looks like you were preparing some sort of legal defense. You're trying to get like an oral argument written out,
Oh no.
and it sounds like you are defending Ingrid.
Whoops.
Oh no.
It's me. I'm in the prison.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
probably insulted someone.
Probably. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna like. Do I have all my belongings?
Yes, you have all your stuff on you.
Okay, I'm just gonna take all the documents and kind of try and put them in like an order that makes sense and like put them in my bag. Gonna.
You didn't get very far in your argument. I will kind of lay out what you've got there for you. You basically just found like a million different ways of rewording the same thing or just saying the exact same thing over and over without changing much.
Oh
Which
great.
is basically, it's not her fault because she really likes that ex and she has to lie right now.
Okay.
I killed him.
I don't see a lie in there. All honest.
Please say I killed a goat for his horns.
Oh fuck. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna peek out once again. Don't recognize it. I'll go out the door quietly. Try to and just be like, okay, am I safe? Am I good?
There
What is
doesn't appear
around
to
me?
be like a guard outside of this building. You notice a few other buildings around you,
Okay.
including one that maybe could pass for like a
jail.
castle if it was
Oh.
really small and made of like mostly organic materials and kind of like has plants growing
Huh.
all over it.
Okay. Do any of the other buildings look like jail cells?
No, you do not see anything that looks like a
Good.
jail.
You know, I'm just gonna.
That might not be good. That might mean I'm dead.
I mean that too. Maybe that's why I passed out. I realized you were dead and there was no hope left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, that was it.
Yeah.
At which point we are going to skip over to game, please.
Kim.
Gilderoy.
Yes.
You
Ooh.
also wake up in a room that you do not recognize.
Do I have my clothes?
I'm sorry that I made that our first question.
Yep.
It's a legitimate
Well-
question.
Here's a question.
Oh no.
Do you think that Gilderoy is the sort of person who would want a muse with him when he's composing?
Yeah. It's fucking Gilderoy.
So you wake up naked with a companion in your bed that you don't distinctly remember.
Oh god.
I love it. Is it the Furbolg?
Oh my god, is it the Furbolg?
Was Gilderoy into the Furbolg?
Sure, we'll say yes. All the peoples.
If he ever showed you where the place of the lilies is, you don't remember.
No!
Oh my
Or-
god.
Did he?
Maybe he showed you where it was metaphorically.
Oh god.
Mm. Oh god.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Do I still hear the party?
Nope.
I'm guessing, the other one's asleep.
Yeah, he
Yep.
seems to be fast asleep.
I'm gonna sneak out. Grab my shit and get out.
The
Is it-
walk of shame.
Please tell me my tell me my shit's still in there.
Yeah, your stuff is in the
Okay.
room. It just seems like, you left it all on the floor.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a desk with paper on it.
I'm gonna look at it.
You recognize your handwriting. It looks like you were in the middle of composing something.
Is it good?
Give me a performance check. You've done better.
I'm gonna just take it and like slide it in my bag. Like, I will edit this later. Better. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak out of wherever the fuck I am.
All right, give me a stealth check. You quietly open the door and close it. But to your surprise, there is somebody on the other side. It looks like you were just like within a room of a slightly larger building. And as soon as you like close the door and turn around, there's a satyr standing there. And in common, haven't met that many people in this land that speak common. The satyr says, "Have you finished then?"
Yes?
Very well. I will see if your competitor is also finished.
What?
What?
Is Gilderoy still naked?
No, Gilderoy put his clothes back.
He said he put his
Okay.
stuff on.
Yeah.
And the satyr walks over to a door across the hall from yours and knocks on it. The door opens up and starts speaking to somebody inside in a language you don't speak.
What do you mean, my competitor? What was the competition?
Looks back at you a little confused. Finishes talking to the person in the room. Closes the door. It looks like he's going to need a little bit more time. Sorry, what was your question?
What was the competition? Just to refresh my memory.
Oh, you were engaging in a battle of ballads.
Ah! Yes. Yes. I don't remember.
He
Have you
smiles
seen
at you? Maybe a bit too much wine.
Most likely. Have you seen the rest of my companions? Gents?
Oh, after the fight broke out, your friend with the axe is being held in the prison, and the changeling is going to be their advocate. I don't know what happened to the thief. He kind of disappeared.
He does that. Can you direct me to where the one with the axe is? I feel like a legal team is involved and not just one for this
I
event.
can't speak to how things are done in your land, but here a single advocate is used, and Vegeta already assumed the position.
I see. I see. Was anybody murdered? Or was it just
To my
General.
knowledge, he's still alive. He's simply
Perfect.
very upset about the fact that he can't have the axe that he was told he could have.
Well,
And, not
that's
very happy about the fact that your friend assaulted him.
obviously. All right. Well, I would like to go watch the court case if that's the case. This will be fun.
I suppose the Battle of Ballads could wait until afterwards, seeing as how your competitor is still finishing their composition. Would you need me to show you the way, then?
Yes, please.
She smiles at you and escorts you out of the building. At which point, you kind of walk out into sort of a central square courtyardish area, and you recognize Vedita out there. There's like maybe 10 buildings here in total.
Okay. Do I see any sign of walrus?
Nope.
Got it. Do I have anything for this? I can use message. Okay, I'm gonna use message to walrus. Hopefully.
Message has a limited range of 120 feet.
Yes. Is he within 120 feet of me?
Well, you don't know where he is, so you would kind of have to pick a random direction and hope that he's within 120 feet of that direction.
I think it
I think.
says a person I'm familiar with. I think. Let me think. Finger towards the
Yeah,
creature.
but it's
Oh, in a range.
it's-
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I see. You know the general direction. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 north, 1 south, 1 east, 1 west. I'm gonna do it 4 times.
All right, what's your
And-
message?
Walrus, where the fuck are you? Apparently, there's a murder trial. Or not murder. There's a trial because somebody killed somebody. Or hurts. Whatever.
There wasn't a murder trial. There's a trial because somebody killed somebody.
Yep.
Allegedly.
I'm allegedly. Nothing, 2 bodies, nothing to see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the fuck back here.
You get no response.
Fuck. All right, and we're walking towards the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you and Vedita would see each other at this point and kind of join
So
up.
wait, hold
and-
on. Was this a murder or a property dispute?
Property dispute.
Not a murder.
Not a murder. Okay. I was like, wait a
At
minute. I
least-
thought I heard we were arguing over the axe. That's still the thing? That's what we're...
At which point, when Gilderoy and Ingress kind of join up, I'm
Vedita?
assuming,
Vedita.
or yeah,
Yeah, Vedita's like,
you.
what the fuck is going on, Gilderoy?
You really expect me to know what the fuck is going on? Really?
I mean,
I woke up naked.
oh, congratulations? Was it your
Where's
first
Ingress?
time?
Where's Ingrid?
I think she might have gotten herself in trouble.
This satyr seems to be leading you guys towards
Ugh.
the sort of castle-like structure.
Fuck. Can't find walrus.
Yeah, I figured.
Uh.
Why does it look like I was trying to defend her?
Because you were. You decided to be the representative of.
Huh.
You volunteered.
Okay,
And once somebody volunteers, they're kind of set in stone
great.
doing that.
Great. I mean, maybe
Yes.
it's good that it's me and that you can't because you would tell the truth, but also,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't see the truth being bad.
I see parts of the truth being bad. Because she would potentially like to use her axe more often, but
She also can only speak lies.
yes, which I
Maybe.
clearly am trying to say, but let's see where this
Oh
goes.
god, I'm so fucked.
Yup! Yes, you are! I'm sorry in advance.
All right.
Remember that discussion we had about being a prosecutor last weekend? Please try to channel it.
I will try.
All right. Vedita, the worst case scenario,
Uh-huh.
she goes to the jail.
Yeah.
I'll just dimension door her out.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Okay.
What language are you guys speaking in as you're concocting this plan?
God, we don't share any common languages, do we?
Fuck, we don't.
Nope,
This
it's
satyr
common.
speaks common.
Yep.
Yep, he sure does.
This is actually the episode where we all die.
Yep.
Oh my god.
We die because of
I'm not
satyrs.
even gonna die. I'm gonna rot in jail.
And I'm just gonna be lost in the fucking
In the
Feywild.
forest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think that through. So yeah, Gilderoy's just talking in common, all casual.
As that comes up and you're like, well, I could just go in there and dimension door her out. Suddenly your escort kind of stops and looks back and gives you a smile and says, I wouldn't advise that.
Oh, he speaks common. Thank you for letting me know, Gilderoy.
Forgot.
Yeah.
People are forgettable.
He won't do that. Can we...
I hope not.
Yeah. I don't think he will.
I'm looking forward to hearing your ballad later.
Oh, there's going to
And
be
she
a ballad.
faces forward and continues escorting you guys. At which point we are going to switch to Ingrith.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
You wake up in mostly the dark, in a place you don't recognize, that pretty quickly comes into focus as a cell of some kind. And there's something on you, and you kind of get the focus on your eyes, and you notice there's like a 3.5 foot tall, like half goblin, half satyr woman, naked, passed out on top of you.
Oh, gross. Shove it off.
You shove her off, and she kind of plops on the ground and seems to just be passed out. Didn't notice.
Just like scooch her into a corner.
But you are very distinctly in a jail cell with no memory of how you got here.
Well, this is great. If I go to the door, is there like are there like bars on a window or something that look into the hallway or anything?
There's no window. There's just like a wall of bars. You're probably beneath ground.
Okay. Can I hear anyone out in the hallway?
You can see people out in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
There's at least half a dozen guards.
Do any of them seem to give a fuck that I'm standing at the window looking out? Like, looking out the door?
Nope.
Hey!
One of them turns and looks at you.
Can you tell me what exactly is going on here, please? Also,
says
there's a very
something in a
indecent
language that you
satyr in
don't
here.
speak.
Great. Nope, this is good.
It occurs to you that you don't have your axe on you.
Do I have anything on me except for my clothes?
It seems like you've got the rest of your equipment, but you don't have your weapons.
Hey.
The guard
think-
kind of looks annoyed at you again as says something again in a language that you don't speak.
Okay. Choppy thing. Where's it at? I just kind of like start pantomiming.
The guard sighs and walks away, and like a minute later comes back with a different guard who looks to be one of those rabbit people. And in Undercommon, the rabbit person says, "What do you want?"
I would like to know why I'm here.
Because you fucking attacked somebody. And because there's that dispute involving your stupid axe you said you'd give him.
Why would I do that?
Why the fuck would I know what you did?
Okay.
Your trial's coming up. Just sit tight.
Oh. Goody. Okay.
He exchanges some words with that other guard in a language you don't understand. And it seems like they're having a little argument about something. And then they kind of switch places so that the rabbit guy is guarding you instead.
There's a very indecent, whatever the fuck the word is, thing, satyr. They're naked. I don't know. Can we deal with that?
She wouldn't stop following you around. She said she's your wife.
Ah ha ha.
I mean, okay. Well, maybe she is. I have no idea what happened last night.
Clearly.
You say clearly or really?
Clearly.
Okay. I mean, there's no need to be mean, Thumper.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
It means you got big feet.
It just looks at you like, I don't understand. Yes, I have big feet, but so what?
How long until this stupid trial?
It'll happen when it happens. Stop being so fucking annoying.
No. Do you poop pellets?
You want to fucking find out?
No.
Good, then shut the fuck up.
What about carrots? No, you don't shit carrots.
He
Do you
just
like
turns
carrots?
his back to you and refuses to engage. At which point
So
we're
much
going to
easier.
switch back to Walrus. You kind of come back to a clearer state of consciousness. Not sure how long you've been out. You get yourself up off the ground of this grove, and it seems like a few of the other people are awake now.
I'll try again in every language I can speak, specifically Elvish, to see if anyone can understand me.
Yeah, you're able to find an elf.
Find a what?
An elf.
Oh, dope. Crazy night last night.
Yeah,
Where
well,
are all of my friends?
I don't know. They went off towards town, I think.
Town? Where's that?
did- No, we were all there, weren't we?
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
because that's when we
I'm gonna need you
well,
to take it down a notch and be a little quieter.
I'm trying to organize. Yeah, we were all going to town. And then yeah, that was when you were talking about how you were like this master thief. And you said you were gonna prove it to all of us.
Oh, that explains this
Why-
bag of shit.
Why did we come back here?
I have no idea.
How much stuff did you end up with? We never found you.
I woke up on top of a tree, and I have this rainbow bag full of things.
Oh? Let me see.
I don't hand it to this person, but I like hold on to it and show the objects out of it.
Ooh, you stole the award? I wouldn't have done that. I'd put that back.
Back where? It'd be easiest if I just buried it all and forgot about it.
I mean, I guess if nobody knows you took it, then nobody's gonna get hurt,
Everyone
right?
knows I took it though because I bragged about being able to steal shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the award was the only thing I'd be concerned about. Unless you can find everybody and give them their stuff back.
Do you know who these things belong to?
You don't?
I don't know what I've been doing for the past X amount of hours or days. See, X in where I come from represents an unknown variable, meaning I don't know how long it's been. Sorry, I don't know
Okay.
if you had math here.
Thank you for putting that in a simpler terms for me. Well, I don't know whose the rest of the stuff is, but the award is the mayor's. He got that at the. There was some production he was in at the Summer Lords Theater. It's like a big deal. I would put that back. The rest of this stuff, I don't know. I'm assuming that it all belongs to people in the town.
Are people not going to take too kindly to having their shit returned to them if I just ask if it's theirs?
I mean, I guess it depends on the person.
Oh boy. Well, can you point me towards town at least? And do you know where my friends are in town?
I'm assuming the poet is probably still working on his ballad. I don't know about the other two.
I wouldn't call him a poet, but I guess.
Oh yeah, we're gonna probably take a little more time to gather up our stuff. But if you just go east and follow the river north, you'll get there. It's the easiest way to do it.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Are you guys returning there too, or are you going to hang out in the woods for X amount of days?
I think most of us will probably be heading back. I don't know. When he looks over, some of the satyrs just kind of live here. I think.
Is it dangerous for me to go back alone, or should I tag along with some of you?
I mean, he kind of leans over, looks at your sword. I think you can handle yourself, right?
I wink and I get a big grin on my face. All right, we'll see you later.
Yeah, I hope you can find your friends.
Same dude, same. And I head east and follow the river north. I have my bag of people's things tucked away in like a pocket somewhere.
I mean, would still be pretty obvious in a pocket, but you're able to do it. All right, so it would take you at least a couple of hours, unless you're going to find some way to move faster.
I don't think that I can. Like physically without being ill. Nah, I just walk at a normal pace.
All right, then we will switch back to the other folks. As Ingrid is continuing to annoy this guard,
Heck yeah.
suddenly a door opens at the end of the hall, and you see Gilderoy and Vedita enter into the prison, as you guys have been escorted into the lower portion of this castle.
I actually physically see them?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hi.
So the satyr who is escorting the two of you shows you the door into the lower section of the prison. If you need anything else, she gives you a little nod and goes back to presumably keep an eye on your competitor composing their ballad.
Okay. Okay. Walk over to Ingrith. So, what do you remember from last night?
Nothing.
Okay, we're going on what little knowledge we have of this. Apparently you fucked somebody up.
Over an axe.
I'm disappointed that I don't think you two were at my wedding ceremony.
What?
Oh no. Okay, but
I didn't officiate this?
You know, you probably did. You probably just don't remember.
That's true.
Okay, this is gonna be part of that note. Maybe...
Who did you marry?
You can both clearly see there is a naked, like, half goblin, half satyr.
Oh.
Did you say you shoved her into a corner?
Gilroy's just gonna look over his shoulder and be like, oh.
She's got like that little trickle of like sleep drool out of one corner of the mouth.
Super cool. We got some not the brave teeth going on here too.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
It has to be this goddamn mushroom.
I'm not gonna ask it. Fine. Carry on.
So what are we gonna do? We can't find Walrus, by the way.
That's okay.
I can't tell if you're lying because it wasn't a direct question or if you're actually just totally fine with Walrus being gone.
I am still compelled to lie, right?
Yep.
Okay. I just shrug.
Alright. Well, Vedita here is your legal counsel.
Great. Gonna be fine.
Yes, it will be. Vedita has this. Megan doesn't have this. Which is why I'm hoping there are going to be rules made. I will try.
Yeah, I'm not going to require you to craft everything. We can rely upon skill rolls.
Yeah, I have some stuff prepared, but we'll see. We got this. Gilderoy can whisper things in my ear. Right, Gilderoy?
Depends on if they let me on. I don't know. Depends.
I mean, well, why don't you stay at, like, the back of the room and, like, message if I should say something?
I can't lie.
That's fine.
It's the one thing I have going for me.
That's fine. I can, and I will try my best to interpret what
I can't
you're
tell
saying.
you a lie.
I know.
Don't.
I mean, I can.
This is gonna be fine.
I wish you would have more faith in us.
I have no faith in us, to be honest.
I do.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
See, Ingrith, we're all on the same page on this. I appreciate this.
Hey, rabbit guy.
Are you saying this in Undercommon?
Sure.
That seems to be the language that you guys share.
Yeah. Then yeah. Rabbit.
He sighs.
Bunny.
What the fuck do you want?
Honey bunny. Can I get out of here now? My people are here.
It's not time for the trial yet.
Can we move it up?
I'm not in charge of that.
Can you go find out?
He groans.
I'll stop asking about your poop.
You asked about his poop.
You can't understand unless you speak
Oh,
Undercommon.
that's right.
I
That's right,
can.
sorry.
But Dita can.
I just look at her with a very questioning look. I have a gift for this.
He says something to one of the other guards, so I switch places, and he marches off and leaves the prison.
Okay, bye.
Okay, now the real question is, do we stay for this trial?
Well, we don't know where Walrus is.
He'll find us.
It's potentially problematic.
I mean,
We can't really work with potentially.
It's problematic.
okay, we're staying here then?
I'm compelled to lie.
Say what you said again.
I said we can't work with problematic.
Alright. I'll think of some.
That is true. Well, the thing is that we could both all get out of here right now.
How?
Your idea?
Oh. I
I
can only
can-
take one.
I can do it too.
Can't go far.
We got. I
At
know.
all.
I know that's the problem.
They're gonna
You can go
chase it out.
500 feet. That's not insignificant.
No.
Also, I'm pretty sure Ingrith doesn't want to leave her axe behind.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Ingrith, do you
that's
want to
right,
leave
they
your
had
axe
that.
behind?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll
That's
go
what I
through the
thought.
trial. We'll go through the trial. You give me everything
You know,
got. I'll.
instead of maybe asking about his poop, I should have asked him what the punishment would be if I was sentenced of this crime.
Yeah.
That would have been a question.
Yeah. I'll ask that.
Well, he's
Hey.
not here at the moment.
Rabbit.
The
I just
rabbit is
start
not here.
shouting down the hallway.
Wabbit.
Come back!
Wabbit.
I have a
You shout, and
question!
there is no response.
Anybody here speak giant?
You get no
No.
response in giant.
I want to ask him.
Shit.
We had a connection.
At this point, the sleeping naked goblin satyr kind of stirs to consciousness
Oh god.
and stands up and walks over and like
Please give
wraps
me
her
help.
arms around
No.
your legs, like wifey.
Oh god.
I must ask, who married you to?
Nobody. Oh wait, no. What language are you talking in?
Common.
Well, she's speaking Undercommon.
Oh shit.
I would translate. Who married the two of you?
No one. I wouldn't let them take me away from you, wifey.
Okay.
So, good thing you're not technically married. You just have a follower now.
Give me
A
an insight check.
groupie. I have a groupie.
Sure, I'll
That's a,
insight check that, yeah.
they kind of suck.
You're not exactly able to determine if you think she's lying or not, but you do get the impression that she's very, very drunk.
Okay, well that could be a lie or the truth. I really hope that it's the truth. But we're gonna say that you are married. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Okay.
Can we stay here forever?
I'm trying to get us out as soon as possible. Yeah. How long has it been? How many days? 1 day?
Are you asking anyone in particular, or are you asking your fellow party members?
I'm more so asking myself, but also my party members.
None of you know.
I ask the Goblin Satyr.
How many days since what?
Since the party started.
It was last night.
Okay. Okay, that's good. We've only lost a day. Cool.
Speak for
But a day
yourself,
to you is
Granny.
so long.
What? I'm just getting them in now before you get me killed.
That's if I don't keel over before your trial.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Might be better.
That would be really bad for me.
I mean, but then you'd also have then Gilderoy, who only tells the truth. So...
I mean,
You're
Gilderoy
fucked either
hates
way.
me, so...
Very
I-
true.
Right?
I mean, I hate you less than I hate the other two. To be fair.
Okay.
We got this.
Yo?
I guess.
You're fucked. Basically. Good luck.
Thank you for.
Gilderoy's-
Do you have
Gilderoy's gonna
anything,
leave?
Gilderoy,
Nope.
no. Gilderoy, do you have anything that can help? That will last, I don't know, you'll see us like 4. I have one thing that I am going to do before.
Check something.
And that would be...
Tongues.
I was checking to see how long Bardic Inspiration lasts.
So I can actually talk to them.
Bardic is 10 minutes.
Okay. I mean, I can polymorph Ingrith
What?
into an eagle.
You're
and
asking
fly.
for tongues, just ask for tongues.
No, I'm asking
You're
for
not...
anything else but tongues. I can ask for tongues.
I don't
I have
have
tongues.
any.
I will note, even though you guys had a whole night pass, you do not get the benefits of the short rest because you guys are partying.
Gotcha.
Except for
Right.
items, right?
Yeah, anything that like
Okay.
automatically regains charges over a time duration would still have gotten
Cool.
refreshed.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I have nothing.
No buffs at all?
No,
Okay.
no, none.
Cool.
I detect magic. Woo.
Cool.
Okay.
We got this. And I guess we'll
The
wait.
woman
I'll be
wrapped
back.
around your legs, Ingrith, goes, "What are you talking about?"
Nothing.
Okay.
Gilderoy's gonna leave. And
You make your way out of the little castle.
I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic
Yeah, you
Just-
can take 10 minutes to do that.
to see if I can maybe hone in on Zach.
All right, so while that is happening, Walrus, whilst you are traveling, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
Oh God.
You are so focused on following this river, hoping to
And
find
not
your
falling into
friends,
it.
not knowing what exactly happened last night or what everybody else is up to, that you fail to notice this predator creeping up on you.
Oh shit.
This really is the episode where we all die.
Yep.
So that first attack does not hit. That is a 17. But the 21 hits as you suddenly, something behind you lashes you and deals 6 bludgeoning and 3 piercing damage. So 9 damage.
Oh god. I turn around. What was it?
It is a dark feline-like creature that appears to be covered in like a writhing mass of living plants that seem to have formed some tentacles.
Did you steal from her?
So we're just gonna do a little theater of the mind combat here. So it is your turn.
I take out my sword and I slash at it. Oh my god.
Clearly still feeling a little bit of the effects of that wine as you stumble on your first attack and it does not hit.
Bonus action, I'll dagger with my dagger.
You actually have disadvantage on this attack, by the way.
Okay.
But that will still hit.
Oh, sorry, no sneak attack.
You do not have the sneak attack bonus. I just have to check one thing on this. Yeah, that nullifies the thing. Okay. You stab this creature once with your dagger after your first failed attack, and you notice you thought it was just like a trick of the fact that you're still a little drunk off your ass, but you kind of had this blurry effect where it looked like there were multiples of this thing, and after you stab it, those disappear. The creature growls and goes in for another couple of attacks. The first one hits on a 21. 17 does not hit you though, right?
Correct. AC 18.
All right, so that is a 14
Oh,
damage
uncanny
for the
dodge.
first attack. All right, so 7 damage. Back to you.
Same thing.
That'll hit. Oh, sorry. It regained its thing at the end of its turn, so you would have had disadvantage on your attack again. Okay, the 12 does not hit. So as you are preparing this strike, suddenly everything gets a little blurry again, and you notice some of the plant life around kind of stirring, and suddenly it looks like there's multiples of this creature, and you stab for the closest one, and it looks like it was a fake. Doesn't hit. The creature has some way of disguising which one of it is the true self. But your dagger attack finds the right target. For another 7 damage.
How's this thing looking?
Not particularly hurt at the moment.
Yeah, I don't move or anything. That's my turn.
All right.
I
It
kind
is
of like
going-
growl back at it, probably.
It was kind of keeping its distance and lashing you with these tentacles, but it's going to move in and try and grab your leg. Which on a 24, it succeeds. So I am going to need you to make a strength saving throw. That is not going to do it as it lunges in, grabs onto your leg. So that is 10 piercing damage, and it throws you to the ground, knocks you prone.
Uncanny dodge.
All right, so only 5 damage. Still prone though. It's going to have advantage on its follow-up attack. Which it only rolled a 9 on.
Aha.
So even being thrown to the ground, you managed to just like roll dodge to the side and not get lashed by the tentacle. It is your turn. You are prone on the ground.
I'm gonna bonus action go invisible.
All right, there's a dull glow from your sword, or the gem on your sword's hilt, as you turn invisible.
And then, yeah, just a straight attack then. God damn it.
Even
But
with the
I'll-
advantage of being invisible, you're just not sure which one of these creatures is the true one, and you slash out at the closest thing, and it's the wrong one again.
I will move, though, to not be in the same spot since I'm invisible.
Yep, it can't see you, so it can't make an attack of opportunity.
Take that.
And it doesn't know where you are, so it's going to attempt to find you by scent if it can.
You should learn that trick, Walrus.
I should.
Just be like a sniffer dog.
You see the creature sniffing around, and it lashes out with its tentacles towards what you realize is just a little bit of blood spray from where it bit your leg. It doesn't know where you are. Back to you. That will hit.
I'll do a divine smite into that. Is it undead?
It is not any of the categories that would get extra damage. So I think that's just 2d8.
Sorry, there we go.
All right, invisibly, you strike and find the correct target this time, nullifying its illusions, and slam a little extra divine smite power into your attack. The creature angrily shrieks out. That's your action. You still got a bonus action.
Yep, I'll dagger him.
That'll hit. You would have advantage on this, because you're invisible and
Oh.
it no longer has its illusions.
Yeah, 25.
All right, another 8 damage.
And I'll move again.
It's gonna try once more. All right, yeah, it lashes out again and it can't find you. It is just going to turn and run.
Do I get an AO?
Well, it depends. When you moved at the end of your turn, were you like pulling yourself out of range or just
Nope,
like circling
I'm just
around it?
I was intentionally rotating around it, so I can't
Okay,
get the AO
then yeah,
if it runs.
you would still get an attack of opportunity then. That'll hit. Yep, you slash it once more across the back as it runs.
How wounded did it look?
Unfortunately, just because of mechanics, the fact that you weren't really getting much sneak attack, it would take a few more attacks to bring this thing down, you think?
Right.
But it also doesn't really seem like it's interested in continuing to pursue you at the moment.
Alright, well I will take advantage of being invisible and try to get away and confuse it if it tried to return or anything. But then I'll let it go. And just continue going up north.
All right. It does not pursue you, and you continue along following the river.
Woo!
I probably like vomit.
Just take a little break along the riverbank to get some of that wine out of your system.
Yep, just purge.
Oh,
Is the water fresh in this river?
Yeah, it looks like really nice water.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
It's gonna be like Ent water.
Oh god.
You take a few slurps of water, and then there's this weird moment where you're like reaching your hands in again, and you feel something on your fingers, and you look down, and there's like a koi fish that was like sucking on your hand.
Ah! I like flick my hand and get it back in the water.
The koi fish swims away.
The big cat comes back and splashes on it. Dinner at last.
Yeah, I don't have any tricks, so I just keep following the water.
Yeah, those of you who are waiting still in the prison, the rabbit man eventually comes back and says that the trial's going to be in a couple of hours.
Ugh.
Well, I guess we.
Hey, what's the sentence? Or like,
Oh yeah.
if I'm convicted,
What's gonna happen to her?
Presumably, you're going to have to give him the axe you said you'd give him. As for the assault, I don't know. It's up to the judge. Why are you asking me? I'm just a guard.
well, we've had so much information thrown at us that it's hard to remember.
Right. Are you going to shut up now?
Probably not.
You know.
You're gonna regret your life choices.
Remember,
I
she
am, I think.
has to lie.
Do what?
She has to lie all the time now. You know, do you remember anything that happened? What do you recall? Did you see the fight go down? How bad was it?
You're asking the guard?
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I work in the prison.
Okay, okay. Would I be able to go and see the person that was assaulted?
Isn't that your job? You're supposed to, like, talk to the witnesses and make the
Yeah,
arguments and stuff?
yeah. Could you point me in the direction of them?
God, you people are so annoying. He
Yes,
gets
we
somebody
are.
to cover his spot again and escorts you out. Gilderoy, you were ritually casting Detect Magic.
Yes, I am trying to find Ingress' axe, so I'm walking around the town.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
You waste a fair amount of time, like, going around all of these different spots of the town before it finally occurs to you, oh, they're probably keeping it in the castle, just like the prison is in the castle.
Yes.
And there's that you kind of like cross paths with Vedita as you are looking around in the castle as Vedita's being escorted out of the castle. And you are
Hey.
eventually able to find a room like on the level above the prison where you can detect several magical items being kept inside it.
Is there anybody guarding it?
Yep. There is 2 guards.
Will the axe be at the axe in question be at the court case, potentially?
You're asking the guards?
Yes.
What language you speaking in?
Giant or common? Try both.
They do not seem to speak either of those languages.
I have the helm, but that doesn't mean I can speak it. I can understand it though. I'll make an axe motion and point to the door.
Both of the guards kind of like put their hand on their weapons and like, is this person going to attack us?
No, no, no. Is axe in there? Do I have a minor action? Nope. Hmm.
One of them steps up to like put a hand on your chest to push you to leave.
Okay. Do they necessarily have to, like... So if I whisper to somebody, does it have to be in a language they know?
If you whisper to somebody,
Or sorry, message, sorry.
I'm pretty sure that
Yes.
person has to be able to. It doesn't actually specify, does it?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to assume
That means the language
that
they understand.
that they do have to speak it. Like you could
Okay.
whisper something in common to them, but if they don't understand common, they don't understand what you said.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to see if that would work. Alright, yeah, I'll leave the building. Fuck. At least I know where the axe is. Find Walrus.
Are you planning on doing something on the trying to find Walrus front?
Yes, I will start walking around town and seeing if anybody knows where a half-elf went. Give a general description of Walrus.
Just
No
roll
directions.
a d20 for me. For pure luck.
Fuck
Yeah, you're
no.
getting nothing.
It's not my day.
Vedita.
Hi.
You are shown to another one of the buildings, not dissimilar from the one that you were staying in, where you see that there is a little gnome, deep gnome, who looks to have been a little roughed up, as well as another one of the rabbit folk. The rabbit folk has like a monocle and a little binder with some papers. And in Undercommon says, yes, you wish to discuss the trial?
Yes, I wish to confirm what the abused is claiming happened.
The gnome pipes up and says, I'll tell you what happened. I
Uh-huh.
was talking to that associate of yours, and I said, that's a mighty fine axe. Can I have it? And she said yes. And then she refused to give it to me. And then when I brought this up in front of other witnesses, they all agreed that she said I could have it. So they tried to help me get it, and then she attacked me.
Okay. And you're sure that she attacked first? Did you go to grab the axe?
I mean, by rights, it was mine.
So you went and grabbed the axe.
I did indeed.
Okay.
I don't see why putting hands on something that belongs to me warrants being assaulted. You see the
Well,
rabbit person turns to you. I have to say, it seems like we've got a pretty open and shut case here to me.
I doubt that. I'll see what else I can get and work my magic here. Where are the other witnesses?
She points to the next house over.
Perfect. I'm gonna go and talk to the rest of them and basically just recall and piece together what happened. And I'm specifically looking for if there was any statement of she only lies before.
Okay. Yeah, it's a slightly bigger house, so it's got room for multiple people. You
Yeah.
knock on the door, and there's about half a dozen people in there.
Mm-hmm.
So what skill do we think that you would be going for here? How are you going about conducting these interviews?
I'm going to play that old woman card and trying to, I'm just trying to make sure my memory is correct, with old age and getting the story out of them and trying to get them to give as much detail and trying to be friendly and not like on her side of the story, but like trying to play to their needs almost.
Okay, so do you think that would be more deception then? Is that what you're going for?
I'm not deceiving. I'm not outwardly stating that I'm not with Ingrid, but I'm not. Either or. They're both the same for me. I'm
Well,
more trying to be
unless
nice
you
and
disagree, that
persuading.
sounds to me more deception.
Sure. That works for me. Alex, can you get off the computer so I can see this? Okay. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So it occurs to you pretty quickly in interviewing these people, like a majority of them seem to be other of those rabbit folk. And they're all, it's like too perfect that they're all kind of telling the same story, right? The same thing that the gnome was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the like 7 people that you talked to, the 5th one accidentally briefly let slip that he was aware of the fact that Ingrid can only speak in lies at the moment.
And that was everybody knew or just he knew?
Specifically, he let slip that the gnome who asked Ingrid for the axe was aware that she could only speak in lies.
Okay. Okay. Good. Really good. Okay. I'll just act the same. I'm not even gonna make it seem like it crossed my face or I picked up on it or anything. Like, she's an old lady. She missed it. She's hard of hearing. And, yeah. I'll continue with the interviews even after that. And, yeah.
That's pretty much like the big bombshell thing that you find out. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're basically just getting the same story from everybody
Perfect.
of like, oh yeah, my good friend here just happened to see this person who had this really cool axe, and he said, hey, that's a nice axe. Can I have it? And she said yes. And
Yep.
then she wouldn't give it to him. That seems pretty open and shut to me.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. And I will take everybody's story in there and head back to the the prison.
All right. So does anybody else have anything they're planning on doing between now and the trial?
I am gonna find Gilderoy, actually, before I go back. And I am going to ask that I borrow the helm. So then I
Sure.
can understand who is talking, what they are saying, and therefore I can reply.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Because it is not it's not attunement.
Helm of comprehend languages won't allow you to talk in their language. It just
But I
allows you
have
to know what's
tongues.
being said. Tongues already covers that for you.
Oh.
Tongues allows you to understand and be understood.
I'm gonna give it to Ingrid.
Ah. Oh, to understand any spoken language. Awesome. Sorry, I did not see that. Cool.
Yep. The only thing comprehend languages does that tongues does not do is lets you understand written language.
Ah, that's right. Okie dokie.
So wait, I'm getting the helm?
Yep.
Yeah, just so you can understand
Oh.
what's happening.
Are they gonna let you?
I can sneak it
They
in.
are. You would have to sneak it. They're not going to allow you to go into the prison and give her a magical helmet.
Well, no, I mean, I'll keep it in my bag and then I'll go right up and sneak it through the bars. Maybe.
Why? You know what?
Or we could just tell
Ask
them
her.
what it is in the courtroom and be like,
That
can
is
she
true.
wear it so she can understand?
Yeah.
Perfect. We will do
That's
that
what I was
then. We'll do that then.
We'll do that.
Okay. Other than that, I have nothing.
I got nothing.
Okay, so the Helm of Comprehend Languages. Alright, so nothing else you're working on in the interim?
No.
Nope.
Alright. So about 2 hours after you took off, Walrus, you continued to follow the river until you finally find... Let's see if I can just reveal this here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wish there was an easier way to do this, Roll20. Why do you make me do this? You find a town right about here. And I was thinking maybe you'd run into Gilderoy, who might still be out and about, because Ingrid's in prison and Vidita is working on her legal stuff.
Yeah, is anything like familiar?
Not particularly. You don't really remember last night.
But I do run into Gilderoy though.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
We've been here.
I haven't been. I woke up in
Exactly.
a tree, and I apparently stole things from people, and I just followed the river, and I eventually found you guys here, or found you here.
Yeah, well, Ingrid's about to go on trial for beating somebody up for taking her axe.
What?
Yeah,
That makes sense, I guess.
it totally tracks. But
We normally skip the trial part though and just kill the people who've.
normally, yes. Yeah, but Vidita is going to be the legal counsel, and she's got it taken care of, I guess. So
I suppose that's better than Ingrid being her own counsel, considering
Yeah,
she can only
yeah.
lie.
Yep. It doesn't look great.
Okay, well, I stole
But-
some things from people apparently, including a very important award from the mayor.
Oh.
So I have that going on too. Sorry if that throws everything for a loop a little bit.
Well, is there
I
anybody
feel like
around?
we can solve that later though.
There does not appear to be anybody around at the moment.
Can you say that
Roars-
again?
So, I know where they're keeping her axe.
Okay.
I might need you to go get it. If it's not at the trial, it might be at the trial. But if it's not, you can go get it. Yes?
I can certainly try.
Because I feel like that's the only thing keeping us. Ingrid won't leave without her axe.
She hasn't wanted to use it much lately.
I will remind you that there was a person who said that he'd show you where the place of the lilies was, who is in the room that you woke up in, Gilderoy.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Fuck. So, do you think you could possibly do that? Is that a thing that you'd be willing to do?
Oh,
It's and I'll explain where it's at and the guards guarding it, and I didn't see in the room, just outside of it. But you can go invisible, yes? Right?
Not until tomorrow, because I got
for
attacked by this
fuck's
fucking
sake.
half invisible panther thing. I'm having a bad day.
Yes, you are. How bad does he look?
I'm
He's
fine.
He's not too scratched up.
Yeah, I'll save it. Okay. So, I'm gonna see if my friend is willing to tell us where the place that shall not be named is. But,
Oh, that Furbolg.
yes.
Do you know where they are?
Yep. I do.
Okay. Where should I go? Am I stealing this thing?
I think if it's not at the trial, you should go find it. I think you can leave the trial. I don't think we should do it while they're, if it's at the trial, it's at the trial. We can grab it and run. But I'm thinking that if it's not there at the trial, then it won't be guarded?
Maybe.
I'm throwing this out there.
I don't know. I just walked into town. I'm not the best person to ask what we should do. I woke up in a tree this morning.
You can't lie. That tracks for you too.
Yeah. Where's Vedita?
Trying to find witnesses or something. You can go give Ingrid company and her new wife.
Oh, what?
Go ahead and go ask her.
God.
That's very good fun.
I guess, yeah. When's this trial?
A couple hours.
It should be coming up here soon.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, tell me where the jail is and I'll go meet her.
I will give him general directions to the jail.
Pretty obvious. There's only one big, vaguely castle-shaped building here, and it's in the lower level of that building.
Is anyone giving me weird looks in this town?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, I do want to be keeping an eye out for people who are surprised to see me or maybe upset at seeing me.
Okay, yeah. I'll ask for checks if that comes up. Are you heading towards the jail?
Yes.
All right. Gilderoy doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find my Furbolg friend.
Yeah, you head back to the building where you were staying. As you enter, the satyr is there in common. She says, I believe your competitor is working on the final revisions of their ballot.
Yes.
You open the door to your room, and there's the Furbolg on the bed having a little yawn. Good morning. Where's
Morning.
the afternoon now?
I don't know.
How's the
Afternoon.
ballad coming along?
wonderfully, horribly, actually. I don't think I finished it. So,
Oh.
the place that shall not be named.
Oh, right. We didn't get to that
Yes.
last night.
No, we did not. I was wondering if you could just. I have a map. Would you
How do have a
mind?
map?
Yes. Would you mind?
Oh, that's right. You told me that you're a cartographer. You make your own maps.
Mm-hmm,
Such a talented man.
that I am. Would you mind just showing me on this map where to go? So you don't have to escort us.
He smiles. I could do that.
Perfect. I'll show him the map. Just point anywhere.
So he shows you it's basically just beyond this tree line here.
Oh, thank
Going
God.
west from there.
Wonderful. Is there anything else I should know about the place that shall not be named that you're able to speak of?
Not
If
that I
not,
think I should
totally.
say, but there are things that I could write.
Yes! Yes! That would be perfect. Would you mind writing that out for me? In giant, preferably. If you don't mind.
Yeah, he will write out a little note for you in giant. And this is what it says. Or not Witcher, Witch. Been playing too much of the Witcher RPG.
Nah, it's totally The Witcher. He's gonna cure me. It's fine.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You might need this. And he pulls out a little bag and pulls a mushroom out of it.
Why?
He's gonna jot down in giant again.
Ah. All right. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Ah,
I think I'm going to go get a drink. I look forward to hearing the Battle of Ballads later.
mm-hmm.
And he leaves the room.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. Yeah. Then Gilderoy will leave and go to the trial. Ugh.
Alright, so, Walrus, were you attempting to get anything done prior to the trial taking place?
I don't believe so. Yeah, Walrus is very confused.
Same.
Yeah, just ensuring that like Ingrid is like actually alive because I haven't seen anyone since whatever happened.
Still seems to be alive. There's a naked lady with her.
Yeah, we catch up.
I have a look of like being mortified the entire time.
Do I recognize this person with Ingrid?
Nope.
Do they seem to recognize me?
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for this trial, apparently.
All right. So within about half an hour, the beginning of the trial is declared. It seems like it's taking place in the town square. So most of the people exit out of the castle. Ingrid is brought out. All the witnesses are there. The lawyers for both sides are there. Are you casting any preparatory spells for this?
Yes, I am casting tongues on myself through the gloves. I am casting it at like the very last minute, so I have a full hour. Hopefully it's not going to take that long.
Is the judge anywhere around?
Yeah, so basically, having tongues on, Vedita would be the one who can hear this, as in Sylvan, the guards announce the entrance of the mayor of the town of Spring, who will be presiding over this trial.
Hearing that, I'm
Slightly
gonna.
older elvish woman. We got a little like crown of flowers.
I try to like disappear into the crowd a little bit.
You don't speak Sylvan, so you don't know this unless Vedita translates it for
Damn.
you.
Okay, it was also going to be my intention regardless, because I didn't know who all was going to be here, and I don't want the mayor to find me.
Okay. I think you would probably get the impression that if there is a mayor's residence here, it's probably this little castle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
'Cause the prison may be in the bottom floor, but there's like 3 floors. It is the largest residence by far. So were you going to be doing anything? Like trying to return the award, or are you just dipping out so that hopefully this person doesn't notice you?
No, just like disappearing into the crowd to not be seen and like spotted,
Okay,
but
yeah, just
still
give me
present.
a stealth check. Which you have advantage on because of your boots.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Doesn't seem like anybody is noticing you as you melt into the crowd. So the first portion of the trial begins with the other side presenting first.
Okay.
And you being the one that understands this, it seems like most of the rabbit folks seem to speak mostly Undercommon,
Okay.
but you're able to understand everything, and it's being translated into Sylvan for the benefit of the mayor. And you notice that they are only interviewing their people. They never once call on Ingrid and get testimony from her. And they all
Yeah.
just, they get the testimony from the gnome saying what's happened, and then they're like, and to back up his statements, here is all of these witnesses who saw this happen.
Okay.
And then that is the conclusion of their arguments, and now it's on to you.
Okay. Oh god. I don't know if I should go through this or just, summarize. I don't know if I should ask Ingrid. Because if I ask what did not happen, would she then tell what happened?
It's up to you. What's your strategy gonna be?
I think my strategy is going to bring the one that told me that the gnome knew. Bring
Okay,
him
so
on
you're
to the
you're
stand
gonna
first.
call on that witness.
I'm going to call on that witness first. I'm going to get him to tell the story, and then I'm going to be like, well, I remember when you were talking to me that you also said that the gnome knew that Ingrid could lie, or was only talking in lies, and that it was the price that she paid to get into this realm. And continue going until he admits it.
Did I say something like that? I don't remember
believe you
saying
did.
anything like that.
Oh, you did. I have it written right here. You can see the notes are old and when we talked.
You see, this seems to get the mayor's attention. She goes, "This never came up in the presenting evidence from the other side. Do you have any proof of this?"
Ingrid, what's your name?
Julie.
Is my name Vedita?
No.
Am I really the age that I look?
Yes.
I mean, that's not true.
No,
What?
no. You must
What?
ask a different question. You see, the mayor holds up like a sheaf of green cloth that was kind of like sitting on the table. What color is this?
Purple.
And she kind of looks disdainfully at the other party. I do believe you've neglected a key piece of information here. And see the gnome being like, well, I mean, she may possibly be compelled to say things that aren't true, but that doesn't change the fact that there was an agreement in
but
which
you knew
she was supposed to.
beforehand that she could only talk in lies, and therefore you were scamming her out of giving her your axe or wanting this trial to actually happen so you could get compensation for something. So really, if you're trying to scam money or make this all about yourself, really you knew that she was the perfect target.
It seems that the judge, the mayor, has seen all she needs to see at this point. And she just shakes her head. And here I thought this would actually be something of value. I am inclined to rule that this woman is innocent. I declare this trial completed. You may go.
And we can retrieve her
Seems
stuff.
we'll have to focus on my burglary instead.
Ah, yes. Good luck with that, and we will see ourselves off.
I wish good fortune to you.
And you as well. I will...
A guard approaches from a little bit further distance, carrying all of the weapons that are being returned to you, Ingrid.
Yay!
See? I told you it would go well. I got this. We hurriedly get out of there. I will make sure we find Walrus and or get him to sneak off and, you know, leave what he found.
Just as soon as
somewhere.
we're out of earshot. as soon as we're out of earshot too, I got the location on the map. I know where it's at.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
What? No good
everybody-
job or anything?
We're kind of trying
Not
to
yet.
Fine.
I appreciate it, and I really hope that it's the truth.
I can only speak the truth. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
You guys
Alright.
notice a satyr approaching your group.
Shit.
Hello.
Have you completed your ballad?
That's right, Gilderoy.
Ah, yes. The ballad that I forgot about. Do I have to compete? Can I
And
opt out?
an agreement was made.
How so?
She
I
seems a
don't-
bit confused by your question.
I don't remember.
Oh, I wasn't present for when it happened, but I have been assured that you and this man agreed to have a battle of ballads. He was speaking upon the greatness of his own works, and you, I believe, boasted that your own would surpass anything that someone else could make.
Was there stakes involved? Like, if he loses?
An agreement was made. She seems to be under the impression that because you agreed to do this, that's all of the evidence that's required.
All right. I guess we got to do this first.
Yes. You have it, Gilderoy.
No.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Gives you a look like, like this is gonna be bad.
You got this.
It
I
never
definitely
is.
don't.
It's never
What?
bad. It's never bad.
It's always bad.
Okay, let's go. We got one thing out of the way. Slap him on the back. Come on.
That hurt.
Let's. It
Right.
barely hurt.
You're stronger than I am.
It barely hurt. Your constitution is so much
Oh
better.
yeah, I guess I just look at my cons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gilderoy, really quick. This place that we need to go to like talk to this person,
Mhm.
is that like in town or is this out?
No,
Is it like
no.
further away?
I'll show him the
So-
map.
Yeah, he showed you on the map. This cluster of trees right here is like on the border of it, so you need to go west of here.
Okay.
Let's go get this over with.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're gonna try to cram in some ballad writing then, or
Yeah.
Can I assist?
I'm gonna try and write a ballad real quick and see how well I do.
Can I assist him?
sure? Doesn't seem to be anyone enforcing any rule against that.
Perfect.
Okay. Performance check.
Yeah, performance check with advantage.
Yes. Now that you needed it.
Oh.
You get in the groove and write something that you feel is pretty damn spectacular.
Right. Pretty
So what-
confident in this now.
What's your ballad about? Roughly speaking.
Did you say breakfast bacon? I don't know what you just said.
Roughly speaking.
Roughly speaking. I don't know why I heard that.
Wow.
Breakfast bacon.
I don't know. My headset keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a new one.
It is about
About the trial.
yeah, let's do that. Dramatic rendering of the trial.
All right, so you compose your ballad all about this trial.
Yep.
You announce that you have completed, and then you and this other performer who you do not recognize, because you don't remember meeting this person or making this agreement, are brought back once again to this kind of town square, and there's like a little bit of confusion as people like they had cleared out post trial, and then they're suddenly like, hey, there's another event that we need everybody to gather for here, as everybody is brought out again.
They're just jumping from one Starbucks to the other Starbucks, like in Shrek. Is that what we're doing?
All right, and you rolled a 27 on your performance. I'm gonna have to do a roll on this other person's to check this real quick. All right, and there's going to be a coin toss to determine who goes first. If it's 11 or higher, the other person goes first.
Shit.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
You would still have tongues up, Vidita, so you can kind of serve as the translator because this person is orating in Sylvan.
Perfect.
And they go through this story that begins with like a great hunt in the woods with a bunch of you finally get the word these rabbit people are called Haragons. So it's a bunch of Haragons and some blink dogs that are chasing down an animal for their lord, and then they encounter like a princess who's riding on a creature called an Elkwine. And he goes through this long story with all these different story beats. Give me an insight check.
Okie dokie. Oh!
So you get the impression from the crowd's reaction to this that they're not particularly impressed. You get the impression that like it's a little long and you kind of like are hearing some people saying things, like in hushed whispers that you understand because you've got tongues up. But
Mm-hmm.
this is just kind of like a mishmash of a bunch of different tropes that are very common, and they were kind of expecting something more original.
Okay.
And then we get to Gilderoy's performance.
So-
Gilderoy, what language are you going to be speaking in?
you know what? I'm just gonna do it in common. Because giant sounds too. And what you're gonna?
I would translate to Sylvan if
Oh.
needed.
Yeah, I'll say Gilderoy starts
Sure.
orating in common and only gets like a few lines into it before the crowd is basically like, we can't understand this.
I will hurriedly translate the first parts.
Make sure you are really dramatic when I'm dramatic and right. Okay. Okay.
I do as much as I can with my weak little body.
Okay, so what I need Vidita to make a performance check to basically see how good of a job she does translating.
I give her inspiration.
All right.
Oh.
With inspiration.
A D10.
D12.
D12.
D10. Wait, what level are we at?
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, 13 total. You do unfortunately get the impression that your translation, you don't have the oratory skills of Gilderoy
No.
Lockhart in terms of performance.
Hmm.
You're doing your best to emulate what he's doing, but, you know, you're not Gilderoy Lockhart.
No.
Fortunately, his composition is so interesting and unique that it, regardless of the fact that you are diminishing it a little, the crowd likes it much more than they like the other piece. And Gilderoy is declared the winner.
Yes.
Yes.
World is as it should be.
As the crowd is cheering, the mayor walks over to you, Gilderoy, and hands you a orange apple that like is shiny to the point where it almost seems metallic or glittery.
Is it actually? Or is it like
It doesn't
real?
feel like metal. It feels like an actual apple in your hand.
What does it do? Does it do anything? Or
Since she is aware at this point that Vidita is kind of serving as the translator at the moment, she explains to Vidita. It can grant inspiration to an artist.
I see. Perfect.
At which point, everybody kind of clears out and returns to the things they were doing.
All right, so we should just like leave now, right?
Hmm.
All right, let's go.
Did you perhaps want to leave something?
Nope, we should get out.
Okay.
I'm saying that quietly.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm whispering all this.
Yep. So you all guys all quietly make your exit out of the little town of Spring. Heading westward, I assume?
Yes, and I want to be making sure that no one's like following us.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
I'm watching as well. Oh, don't need it.
Yeah, you guys are walking for a little under half an hour, and you're not seeing anybody follow you. The one member of your party that was kind of mixed up in some bad stuff was exonerated. One of your members just gave a great oratory that was well received. Nobody seems to be aware of the fact that you are the thief who stole a bunch of stuff. Everything seems fine.
Yep. Don't want to go back to that town. I like take the things out of the bag and like show the party. What all do we have? Are they just like collectible knickknacks?
Yeah, it's just a handful of knickknacks. The only thing that seems to be of any like relevance that was ever brought up was this like golden gourd kind of award thing that you were told was the mayor's.
Which could potentially be like worth some money if it's made of gold.
Very,
Yeah,
very true.
potentially.
Could be. Okay. Well then, let's get going then.
Hmm.
You guys continue traveling on till you get to the river. You guys just planning on like cutting through the trees, or what's your plan for how to approach this place?
Quietly and
Yes.
slowly.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, everybody give me stealth checks then.
Oof. Okay. Okay.
I keep forgetting to turn on advantage.
It's not the easiest thing to remember. I wish that it had a little modifier that you could add to the boots, or it would just automatically give advantage on
Mhm.
stealth. you guys creep across the river. At which point, I am going to need you to give me another perception check. Whoever is at the back, probably.
I was gonna say, I'm probably at the back again. Oh, God.
Everything seems fine.
Hey, is my rainbow bird still in my bag?
Yep.
Cool. Can I just like start plucking out feathers before it gets real nasty?
Yeah, sure. As you
Cool.
guys you cross the river, you go into these trees. Ingrid pulls a dead, brightly colored bird out of her bag and starts pulling feathers off of it.
When? What?
Start putting the feathers back in my bag. Eventually just gingerly set the corpse on the ground. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
Okay.
Didn't want it to start stinking too bad.
Oh. Okay.
As you guys head deeper into the trees here, you hear a splash behind you guys, the direction that you guys came.
Oh no.
Just keep going.
Can we see what made the noise?
Yeah, you can give me another perception check now that you have been alerted to something.
Sure.
Being in the water somewhat impairs the stealth. You see a tiny goblin satyr
Oh my god.
swimming across the river who has followed you guys.
Oh, look, it's your
Who
wife.
let her out of prison?
You're right.
Oh, fuck.
Hey. Okay. Okay. We need to have
Somebody
a
deal
talk.
with her, please.
I will go and talk to her. Dear, you saw the
So
child.
you head back to the river
I just
as
wait.
she is like clambering out of the water.
Dear, you saw the trial. She can only speak in lies. If she wanted to marry you and she said yes, she meant no. She doesn't love you.
I love her.
I know you love her. She's a strong, beautiful lady. Who wouldn't love
So
her?
big.
I know. But she doesn't love you. She'll never be with you. I'm sorry. You should go back to your friends and family back at the village.
Give me a persuasion check.
Go and party your sorrows away.
She suddenly goes from like that lost puppy dog trying to find somebody to really sad.
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll find somebody at the next revel.
You will. I believe in you.
And the one after that.
Do you have a sandwich?
Do I have a sandwich? You know, let me see. She'll go through her bag and she'll pull out like a ration.
You're a grandma now. Of course you have a sandwich.
Can I give her like little candies? I don't
Is
have
it
a
the hard
sandwich, but
candies that are always at the grandparents' house
Yeah.
that no
just with the
fucking eats?
aging, it just like appeared in my backpack.
Ooh,
Yeah.
strawberry.
Yeah, the best ones.
Old people candy.
Yep. Now, run along. We just keep
She
her-
turns around and is about to wade back into the river, but then she gives one last parting turn. Goes, "You shouldn't go in here."
Oh, why?
Some things can't be said. And she starts swimming back across the river.
Okay. Well, you're not married anymore. Congratulations.
How depressing.
Yes, thank God indeed. Oh, she warned us. Shouldn't go in there, but I guess we're going in there anyways. Which, I appreciate every single one of you doing this. And I really hope that it does not get any of us killed. Plus
You
also,
guys make your way out of the tree line into what looks like another swamp. And at the fringes of this swamp, kind of like on the border of where the water starts and where the tree line ends, you can see a few kind of withered lilies.
well, looks like we found the place. You know, did we maybe...
That's cheery.
Yeah, very, very scary. Did we maybe want to take, like, a short rest, recover
I'm
from our
thinking
hangovers,
so. Yes. I have the
calm down? Yeah.
yep.
No.
Okay.
All right, that's all. That's
Remember, we are-
we're all in agreement.
Alternative rest rules, so you guys can't just sit down and take an hour off.
No, we're thinking, like, sleep.
Go in at night.
Oh, yeah, well, how
You
long
going
did it
at
take
night?
to get here? Not long.
Yeah, I
It's
was
not
gonna
particularly
say.
long.
Yeah, it's only 4 miles.
You guys
Eh.
are moving stealthily for part of that, so it took like maybe an hour and a half.
And then waking up to the finish of the trial was probably like 4 hours. Because you said it was in a couple of hours after we woke up, and... How late did we sleep?
You guys slept into like the beginning of afternoon.
We don't have time for a rest. We're going in.
Okay.
Is basically what I
Cool.
think he's trying to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty
Okay.
Cool.
much.
Let's
Okay.
go in.
All right, you guys start to wade your way into the marsh, and that is where we will end this session.
Woo!
Okie dokie.
I didn't get stuck in prison.
No.
And neither did Walrus for stealing a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes. Vegeta did something good. Do things. She got you out of jail and unmarried, divorced.
I mean, I think she just kind of broke up for me. I don't think it was
Yeah.
anything official.
Still.
Oh boy.
Groupie is probably the more accurate assessment that was given.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. I seem to collect those, don't I?
Yeah.
I mean, out of the whole group, you seem to be the one who had the most fuck yeah, let's party attitude. You were the first one to mention an orgy.
I mean, that's true.
Yup.
If things had gone differently, if, Vegeta hadn't taken up the lawyer role, maybe Grandma would have had half a dozen people she woke up with, but she decided to be responsible.
Decided to be DD after all.
Yeah.
How is next week for